Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host Solomon, and today I host Music Awards ceremony. First of all, I want to thank Intergalactical Council for giving me such a great opportunity to host this award in this decade. It's such a great honor for me, simple humble fish, which I am. So thank you, appreciate it. And today, on this beautiful today's day, I'm gonna name my favorite artist in some nominations. But first of all, shout out to Karl Heisenberg from Resident Evil Village for existing. I have a huge crush on him. There's so much great and excellent music on this rotten planet, so of course it's not all that I love, adore, feel and admire. But for today's award, I picked 8 best and the most meaningful artists based on my completely unbiased subjective opinion, and all of them gonna get some kind of award. So let's start from this.
Good girl. Come to Mummy. And you need a good spanking.
There was no context, I just wanted to put it in. And ladies and gentlemen, our first nomination is...
Oh my god!
I started from nomination...
Oh my god!
For a reason, because this band opened to me world of normal good music. Here goes some explanation. Before certain time of my life, about like 12-13 years old, I didn't have a proper access to the internet, and even after that not much. And I didn't have any music channels or didn't heard a big variety on radio. And it was really hard to get new song on your phone because I couldn't just open YouTube or whatsoever. And we had what we had. You have to be happy about any new song that you can download from someone. And mostly I was surrounded by shitty Russian pop music and a little bit of foreign pop music, but it all changed one day when I found one fun video on book series that I was really into back then. I'm still into it, by the way. So I accidentally found it, and it was that song that opened my eyes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the winner of
Oh my god!
nomination. And this award goes to Sum 41.
Save me.
Great times, great memories, great music, a lot of feelings. They mean a lot to me. This song was with me, by the way. Our next nomination is...
Hey, you don't know me.
And I don't want to delay it this time, so award
Hey, you don't know me.
goes to Melanie Martinez.
Unfortunately, it's not allowed to play any of her songs or use her videos, so just look and admire how beautiful she is. Link on her ND in description.
She's like so special and her visuals just so beautiful. Her taste is just exactly what I like, and her songs just, oh my god sis, you speak the truth. Amen. Anyways, I love her like a lot. Her lyrics echo in my soul and it's just it. Next nomination is...
I'm so emo.
And even if I was way too young to be an emo back then, and I've never identified myself to a certain subculture because I like way too much things at the same time, so I just can't pick something one. So, award
I'm so emo.
goes to Bring Me the Horizon. Their music means like a lot to me. It makes me feel like I'm not alone when I have hard times, and that's like 97% of my life. Their music is like a scream of my soul. It supports a lot. And I like their old and new albums. Both is gold. And I really hope I'll manage to see them in St. Petersburg next spring. Let's all together pray for it. Let's cheer up a bit now. Our next nomination is...
Llama, remain positive. This is me being positive.
And it goes to...
Je suis calme!
Taylor Swift.
I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me.
I think it's pretty much obvious why she's in charge of positivity in this list. Her music brings so much positive emotions and I'm feeling like I'm in love. In who doesn't matter. That's not the case here. I'm just being all inspired, fluffy, sparkly and in love. And even her sad songs give a very light sadness, if you know what I mean. It's pure, like baby bathed in boiling water. Or like a light wind swaying curtains from vile fabric. That's very specific feeling. So next we got not one but 2 nominations at once. First nomination is
I Am the Family Disappointment.
and second is and both of them goes to No Buses Band.
Your best cross my head in this crowded space. Think so the time goes older. You smoke every time you be critically. We should live longer.
It's Japanese alternative indie band and if you didn't heard of them, like, go. Now. What you've been doing with your life. Let's start from the positive side, because nomination is definitely on a positive side. Why? Because it was love from the first sight. I absolutely accidentally stumbled on their MV Pretty Old Man on YouTube and it was it. I fell in love immediately in this visual and in this sound and in this whole vibe, just like and actually I want to give to them third award for best MV on budget for their song With or Without It. Just wow. It's so like simple and so beautiful and so like indie, if you get me. I just can't stop admiring it. And when I say on budget, I don't mean I compare it only to one budget music videos, but to all. This is one of my favorite MV of all times. It's masterpiece. And choreography in their videos just wow, a Beyonce could never. Now to their second nomination.
I Am the Family Disappointment.
And it's kinda sad nomination if you didn't get it from its name. The thing is, last spring I was supposed to go to Japan, but they closed borders 4 days before my flight. We all know why.
Corona, fuck you.
And the thing is, No Buses Band happened to be playing on festival, right at the time when I was supposed to be in Japan, and one friend of mine even bought tickets for us. By the way, if you're watching, I'm really sorry. You can't even imagine, I'm so sorry for all the trouble and thank you so much, I appreciate it so much, dude. Thank you. So, I was supposed to see them live and I even was ready to refuse to buy very expensive Dante figurine from Devil May Cry and spend this money to get taxi from Tokyo to airport Narita at night because there was kinda problems with schedule and that's kinda a lot of money. And if you've watched my previous video, you know how much Dante means to me and what kind of sacrifice it was. And if you haven't watched, then go, it's right there. You don't have to go far. So, and by the way, also Bad Cover's supposed to play this fest too, so it was all just perfect until I think you can imagine my feelings. I was not happy. That was kinda upsetting for me. And also now they released new album and have tour and I absolutely don't care about it, just like whatever, I don't care. I didn't even notice, like, I'm not crying, okay? And that gets the story, how such an amazing band like this gets such an award like that. Tragic. Our next nomination is
Bro, relax, I am literally just vibing.
and it goes to Gorillaz. And no, I did not have a crush on 2D, like, why would you ask that? Whatever. So they just literally such a vibe, like, dude, and they got songs for every mood. You happy and vibing? Here you go. Are you sad? Then go to Melancholy Hill or have a trip to Hong Kong. You just wanna be chill? Then open your bag, you might find sunshine in it. Any genre and it still has Gorillaz vibes. Plus, I like to search lore about them and their band's life. And our next nomination is the last one before the final boss. Nomination
Don't let being a dumb bitch keep you from reaching your dreams.
And this goes to One OK Rock. That's another one Japanese alternative rock band, and like, yeah, don't let being a dumb bitch keep you from reaching your dreams. They really do make me keep my shit together, give me hope and courage to pursue my dreams, don't give up, and all their Disney shit, so they like kinda important for me. Anyways. And our final one, Grande Finale, First Among the Equal, nomination group that gets a huge amount of space in my heart and in my time. And you might kinda already know it because it's like quite obvious, but I'm gonna say it. Award goes to Mamamoo.
All I wanna be is 멋진 내 맘대로 걸렁기게 머리 어깨 무릎 다 힙해.
K-pop girl group. First of all, oh wow, oh what a surprise. Who could even thought of it? Wow. I never thought I could stand someone so actively before I met them. And now, all thanks to these four beautiful women, Solar, Moonbyul, Queen, and Hwasa, I watch every Korean TV show where they appears, watch Solar Sido and Mamamoo TV, their interviews, their performances on all music programs on Korean TV, so that's like a lot of time. And I have zero intentions to stop. And I'm enjoying this. I wanted all their albums and all their merch and light stick, but unfortunately... So, well, one day. By the way, I have such an amazing idea for a video about Mamamoo, so if there's any Mumu here, wait for it, it's gonna be awesome. Also, I wanna make two honorable mentions. First one is
We're not doing well, Louvre.
and it goes to Five Finger Death Punch.
One day the shadows will surround me. All these times I simply stepped aside. I watched but never really listened as the whole world passed me by.
Because I don't listen to them on a regular basis very often, but I mean I do, but not like that often. But when I have like really hard times, like hardcore episodes, they keep me sane. Not sure how I can explain it, but they are huge support to me. And second nomination is
Hello!
and it goes to EXO.
It was way before I found out about them, but it was my first song by EXO. Times when they all still together.
My favorite K-pop boys band. They were the ones who gently pushed me into K-pop world. That's why K-pop, K-TV shows, K-dramas, manhwa, artists, history, culture, books, and all that shit interests me so much now. They opened this fascinating world to me. Plus I love them, they're so precious. I actually had a really long list of honorable mentions, but
It's time to stop!
and wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, give it a like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope I've succeeded in bringing you enjoyable time of entertainment. See you in next video, my beloved fellows.
He just left.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.